Welcome everybody to this top 10 best children anime. My name is Misty/Kanexia, and if you're here, that means you're either a good parent looking for something awesome for your kids to watch, or a lonely old man like myself drowning in nostalgia. Which, either are fine really. You need to keep in mind the anime I will list further ahead are to be seen from the point of view of a kid, aged from 2 years old to 7 or 8. Many show will feature over hundreds of episodes, so if the child likes it, it'll be able to watch many episodes through the days. You might think the ones I'll talk about are bad if you consider them as a grown-up show, but these anime teach awesome life lessons to children that I think are valuable morals to live by. However, if you're a parent, I cannot stress this enough. Even if it's a children animes, watch them before you leave your kids to it. You may not share the same ideals you would like to teach them.
Okay, Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! Now, Bumblebee, use your ears to stir up the sand!
Number 10, Pokemon. Now, I know what you'll say, Pokemon is not what it used to be, but actually, it's exactly what it used to be. I can only speak for myself, but I remember being a child and watching Ash go through Kanto, capturing Pokemons, collecting badges, facing champions, and defeats all around. And 800 episodes down the road, it's still the same thing. We grew up, but the show didn't. It stayed aimed towards children, and if you want to have your child face wonders and defeats all around, Pokemon is something that teach great life lessons.
You okay, Pikachu?
Number 9, Digimon. Just like Pokemon, Digimon has always been the other side of the coin. If you were into Pokemon, you would usually dislike Digimon. Of course, exceptions apply. There are several seasons, all containing their own cast and story arc, but if you want an order, it's Digimon Adventure 2, Digimon Tamers, Digimon Frontier, Digimon Savers, Digimon X-Ross Wars. You see a pattern. And in 2015, a sequel to the original Digimon Adventure 2 will come out called Digimon Adventure 2015. Each season has roughly 50 episodes, and the main thematic is about friendship, self-improvement, and forgiveness.
Light! The computer must need a new screensaver.
There we go! Whoa, my first time being downloaded. Pretty cool. So this is the digital world, huh?
いや中学の時以来ですからお恥ずかしいなんでこいつがここにいるんだよ
Number 8, Detective Conan. If you want your child to develop his or her intellectual side, I highly recommend placing them in front of Detective Conan Case Closed. This anime has over 700 episodes of different mysteries to solve. The cool thing is that while they're often pretty complex, if you pay enough attention, your child can solve them alongside Conan. He's like a smarter Dora, except, Asian instead of Latino.
しかしギャラリー多いですね
どっかのプロテニスプレイヤーが来たと勘違いしてんだよ
ではサーブから始めましょうか
はいボール危ないから下がっててね
いや、危ないのはボールじゃなくて
危ない
Number 7, Shugokare. And Shugokare Doki are 102 episodes of this lovely anime. The story follows the life of Amu, a young introverted student that wished she could be a little more outgoing, have a little bit more courage, and achieve her dreams. One morning, she wakes up and finds 3 colored eggs. Since it's not Easter, she's like, wow, that's weird. But a girl's voice. Well, it's weird. Anyway, each eggs allow her to transform into a brand new person. This is a great anime for self-confidence and self-acceptation. Number 6, Last Exile. Just like Shugakara might be more inclined towards girls, Last Exile can be perceived to be more for boys. But then again, it's no exclusivity. This anime of 26 episodes came out in 2003, and it's about planes. The main character, Klaus, is a courier. Together with his friend Livy, they will traverse the skies and get caught in crossfires when they find a mysterious girl. This is an adventure show, much for entertainment, but also to show certain braveness in situation and to stand up for what you believe is right.
Here we go!
You're such a dummy.
Hey, you! Shut up!
Number 5, Full Moon wo Sagashite. After being diagnosed with a tumor in her throat, 12 years old Mitsuki sees her dream of being a singer crumble in front of her. This anime came out in 2002 with 52 episodes, and it represents the struggle of everyday's life challenge, and that when bad stuff happens to you, you can always make the best out of it. If your children is having trouble physically or mentally, this is a great anime he or she can identify with the main character.
I did it.
Hey, what are you talking about? Don't worry, dummy.
Number 4, Yumeiro Patissiere. Well, as the title says, it's a show about baking and pastries. It teaches to follow your passion and enjoy what you do even if it's work. This anime tells the story of Ichigo, a 14-year-old girl who's not that good in school, but during a festival, one teacher noticed her tasting skills, and she gets recruited to attend this baking academy. Doing so, she managed to bake and meet new friends. Well, she doesn't bake with friends, she bakes and then she makes friends. Yeah, it can seem a bit bland on the surface, but you'll find layers of goodies in it. It's a cake joke. You like cake jokes, don't you?
魔法聞いたでしょ。
おばあちゃん。
石の打ち方は初心者だけど。
Number 3, Hikaru no Go. This anime came out in 2001 with 75 episodes. The story is about a little boy who found a board of Go in his grandparents' attic. When he touched the board, he becomes possessed by a spirit who wanted to play Go some more. Together with Hikaru, they're going to challenge various players. Go is basically a more complex version of the Reversi board game. So if you want your child to learn something while watching an anime, Hikaru no Go is a great choice.
ここか。
いやまあ王子様が死ぬよ主人公が死ぬよこのお話はどうなるんだい続きを聞かせておくれ
Number 2, Princess Tutu. At first glance, it will make you think that this is a girly anime, but surprisingly so, it appeals to boys just as much. It tells the story of Haihiru, a duck, who gets magically transformed into a girl. With her pendant, she can become a talented ballad dancer that ease people's heart with her moves. This anime is a great family gatherer. It shows its heroes battling against fate. If you enjoy moving stories as well, this one might make you shed a tear or two.
私はプリンセスチュチュ。
And finally, number 1, Cardcaptor Sakura. If there's a show you need to make your children watch, it's Cardcaptor Sakura. It's lovely, there's no violence, but a lot of action, the jokes are really funny, and it's a show for the whole family, so you can watch it and be just as entertained as your kid would be. It follows the life of Sakura, who by mistakes find a magical book and lose all the cards in it. She now has to go around town capturing them back, but the cards are magical, so they turn into creatures, people, or monsters sometimes. It's 70 episodes long, and it's one of my all-time favorite even nowadays, so this is a must-see. And of course, the list will never be complete without honorable mentions, so here we go. Pretty Rhythm, Pretty Cure or any of the pre-Cure saga, Doraemon, Shin-chan. I don't think it's that necessary in this case, because children would enjoy rewatching episodes over and over again without getting bored out of them, but if you feel like neither were appropriate for your children, maybe these will. Of course, you may still look down the comments and try to sort some extra title for yourself, but I would be pretty satisfied if my kid were to watch any of the ones I listed before.
General, look, it's the first snow of the year. Doesn't it just look fantastic? They say if it snows early on, it's going to be a winter with lots of snows and not very cold.
That's nonsense, you. How can one snowfall tell us the whole winter season?
I don't know, but I'm going to make a snowman. Are you coming, Lord Vivid Color?
I have a name, you know. Whatever. Yeah, let's go.
Let it go, let it go. I don't care what they're going to say. Cold never bothered me anyway.
Oh, my ears. For the love of me, can you stop singing this song?
And I keep shoveling and I hate the cold, and welcome to Canada. It's a fun place to be when you don't mind 70 meters of pure white hell. This needs to stop, Blizzard. Oh, I want ice cream now.
You know what they say about the carrot nose? The bigger it is, the bigger your self-confidence is.
Is that so? Let me fix mine. There we go.
I feel like you overcompensate for something.